going on, everybody? Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Today is the Wolfpack Gaming Community's 6th anniversary weekend. It's actually not today. It's I think it's tomorrow officially. I think it's the 22nd. But we're doing a whole anniversary weekend. Got a big day today. Little sip of coffee here. I got a pot of coffee brewing, and we're getting ready to get going. We are sitting in the Cayman Islands, Grand Cayman, MWCR. Actually, my say intention overlay up so you can see it. Sure it updates. Good update. It might update when we get going, but I probably have to activate the flight by calling say intent. We'll do that shortly. Yeah, so today Wolfpack Gaming Community is actually this weekend the Wolfpack Gaming Community is 6 years old. Started in 2019 and was playing a game called Scum back then, but we graduated into a few other things. I actually may do a Scum stream this afternoon. Thanks, Doozy. It is wild. It is definitely wild. But yeah, so that's the gist. Might end up actually end up doing a Scum stream later on this weekend. We'll see what the weekend brings. But today we're doing a flight to Cozumel right now from the Cayman Islands. So Grand Cayman to Cozumel be about an hour flight, and then it's probably going to be about an hour and a half or 2 hours to Jacksonville in the Airbus 320. That's the plan, as long as this thing stays functional for us. Then we're going to jump into the Kodiak. And we're going to jump into the Kodiak and fly a few FBO missions, probably for about an hour and a half, and then we're going to move on and we're going to do American Truck Simulator. So that's the gist. So we'll be here probably until this evening, and we've got a few different games, a few different things going on, and that's kind of what we got going on. So that's my loose plan anyway. I don't have any specific times for anything, so we're not like actually under the gun to do anything or whatever, but that is what I'm thinking that the plan is so far. Sure that we have both or all of our chats aligned here. I believe we do. How are you today, Doozy? Good to see your stream, man. Your stream was nice and chill yesterday. All right, let's get ourselves going here. Get our altimeter settings here squared away. Like I said, we're in Owen Roberts International at Grand Cayman and Cayman Island. The flight out of here should be pretty nice. It's and it does say it's modified. I think it's it's VFR. I thought I saw something in Cozumel, but this first flight's going to be quick. It's a 300-mile flight, and in this plane, it'll be so not real fast enough. All right, let's get our altimeter reading just so we have it. It is QNH of 1015. Get that in. We will start the rest of our setup. All right. Get our flight imported. We're 36 minutes from departure time. We should be out of here by then. Have it all squared away. Ash the Mannequin, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing anything in this because I do have a chat, third-party chat thing, so I can keep all my chats in one window. And first few minutes of the stream, I got to bounce back and forth between tabs, making sure that I'm catching everybody. And random question: what would your EDC of choice be? I am a Glock 43 guy. For my everyday carry, I would prefer a 19, but the 19's a little big for a carry. But I am a Glock 43 9mm, and then I extended my magazine by 1, so it's 7+1. That's what my everyday carry is. All right, mass and balance. Let's send the initial over. Let's load our aircraft. We are start our flight before I forget about that. We'll do that. I think I have landing rate manager and all of that stuff. I think I have it squared away. We'll see what happens. I hope I do. Go ahead and
this
get our
is too small for refueling. Truck is on its way.
Get our stuff squared
This
away here.
Is too small for your
Should be
Please
getting
don't load aircraft until the fuel truck
dire need to
arrives
purchase an
and ask
everyday
to do it.
carry. Doozy, I like the Glocks because they are they will fire anytime you need them to. They will. I love the Glock. I don't know if you know anything about guns or not, but the Glocks are, you know, it's they fire all no matter what. They're gonna work for you. All right, ground services, we're all set there. I believe ESX is going to take care of the loading. They're going to bring over, yeah. So they're going to take care of that. I won't have to mess with that. Yeah, they're definitely reliable. Okay, I did my cockpit preparation. Our flight director button is good. Weather radar's off. TCAS is off. Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and go through our flight setup, guys. I don't know why my horizontal YouTube chat is not coming into.
Please use your airplane fuel system
Not
to set
coming
the desired
into our
fuel quantity.
into. Integrated chat for some reason. Don't know why. You had to choose. I do a Glock 19X or 43. If I could have any mods, I do police set up like reflex and tact light. I don't have any tactical flashlights or anything like that. Especially for an everyday, you know, my carry. It's just too bulky. That is not my my move. And quite honestly, if you need to have a flashlight on an everyday carry, it's probably not what you're not realistic in what your capability. My everyday carry is if I get attacked and I have to defend myself. And quite honestly, if I have to have a flashlight for that, I'm really not in any danger. And that's how I feel about like the long range and laser sights and all that stuff. Your everyday carry is, God forbid you ever have to use it, you're going to be pulling it on someone who is 7 feet away from you. And if they're more than that, you're probably not in a life or death situation where you probably need to take deadly force. And you really need to, obviously there's certainly caveats to that, of course, but that's obviously if somebody's shooting at you with a rifle from 100 yards, you don't want to be shooting back with a pistol anyway. You're going to want to get the hell out of there because you're in a losing fight right there. What's going on, Maddie? How are you, man? Welcome in. Try to refresh this Master Labs thing. I'm not really 100% sure why it's not. My chat is not coming in. Just say if I had to. I don't think people that often. Yeah, it's again. There's definitely times where you need them, but and I firmly believe that you should have your right to do that, but it's I think a lot of people just get really buffy with it, and then they end up getting themselves in trouble, and they give everybody else a bad name. That's typically how that works out. But good to see you, man. How you been? All right, let's get ourselves initiated here, and we'll have an hour to yap when we get in the air. But yeah, just stock. Yep, gotcha. All right, flight number is Wolf 049 LF 049, and our cost index is 8, and we're flying at 38,000 feet, but probably will not be for long at the only like 300 and some miles, so we won't be there for very long at all. We will go get our wind here real quick. Give me some wind. I'm pulling my horizontal chat out of here. dock. Pulling this out and I'm putting it over here because I'm not gonna mess with it. Hey, not doing it. Was I? Oh no, I'll respond, man. I was just ducking my head in here for a second to get going. No, I was never in the military. I was a lowly fireman. All I did. I was never in the military. I do have a lot of friends, a ton of friends that are in the military. I've learned to shoot from military guys. I've learned to shoot from cops. I've learned a lot of tactics and things like that. But I'm mainly just a military buff. But I was never in the military itself. One of my regrets. One of my regrets. I wish I would have gone into the military when I was younger for a few years, at least 4. But such is life. We don't always get what we. It's just one of the things that I wish I would have. All right, DIF flight plan. We're coming out of the Grand Caymans. We are coming out Mambi 2 departure. It's going to be a really cool departure. We're leaving on runway 08, and we're coming out on the Mambi 2, and there is no transition. That should bring us out to flight plan discon right before we get to MMCZ. So our arrival into MMCZ is the Lube 1C Charlie. Arrival. And we're coming in on the runway 12 RNAV. And there's the ILUB-1C. In on, and then I want to go with the RNAV approach. There it is. RNAV on gate is the via on gate. Insert. All right, let's see how this looks. You didn't know I was a firefighter? Oh, no kidding. That's cool. Where's she a chief at, Ash? If you don't mind me asking. No, I retired in 2023. I was a New York City firefighter for 20 years and 12 days. I was a firefighter in Illinois before I got hired in New York City. I got hired in New York City in 2003. And hello, Hawks girl. And yeah, I retired in 2023, in September of 2023, and retired to spend time with my family. So, all right, flight plan all the way through here. I did not know that about your mother, Ash. That's interesting. I had no idea. Congrats to her on making chief. That's a big. That's a lot of studying. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Billy. YouTube, set it connected. Your active public live stream. Go and I don't know. Maybe it's confused with all because I do have 3 streams or 6 streams actually. Once you count the vertical streams, might be trying to connect to the other streams that are scheduled, but who knows. All right, I got the flight plan in. Let's go with the secondary flight plan. I do want to check my my route to make sure we're good. Let's put constraints on. Got to make sure we got a green line from Grand Cayman all the way over to Cozumel. RNAV approach, and we're in. That's a pretty straightforward flight plan right there. I'm sure it'll be all jacked up. Works in Minnesota. Your friend, also friend Billy Goldfitter. Oh, I've heard of Billy Goldfitter. I've heard of him. Gotcha. She works in Minnesota. Got it. All right. We are taking 119 passengers, right?
Passengers bus is coming.
The bus is on the way now, and 119 passengers are. Yeah, I did a lot of teaching, Ash, so I was on the training circuit for quite some time. Hello. There we go. Back to ARC. 20 miles is good. Passengers are loading.
Boarding starting.
It's good. We're in good shape. Doozy, what are you doing today? You flying, man? IFS. S. Secondary flight plan. R. Not needed. I. Secondary init page. Let's go ahead and get our block fuel in. Fuel is correct. Bags are being loaded. Passengers coming on board.
May I see your boarding pass?
We just got that. So second page is done. And performance.
Hello? Good afternoon. This way, please.
Departure. Runway is dry. It's runway 18. We're going to go flaps 1+ flex. Horse toga. No anti-ice. We're in the Caribbean, for God's sakes. Sync the load sheet prelim.
Please.
Let's sync our weather. Calculate it.
Good afternoon.
V1 134. V2 at 135. Ended.
Boarding pass, please.
That's over here. 134, 135. We are done with diffs rip.
Hello. Hello.
Very good, Ash. Very nice.
Welcome on board.
All right.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's see. We're going M. Mike.
Boarding pass,
Whiskey. Charlie. Alpha. Flash.
Hello.
Mike. Charlie. Zulu.
Hello.
Done. Call sign Wolf.
Hello.
WLF. Sounds like the bags are all done being put on board. ATIS ID, I don't know that we have here. The Alpha.
Hello.
Sitting.
This way.
Oh, okay. All right, man. All right, Ash, I got you. I want to say I've heard of it. Heard of that name. I believe.
Hello.
Not 100% sure on that, but I. And we're sitting at parking spot number 6.
Welcome on board.
Passengers bus is coming.
We are in A320. And we are again MWCA. Charlie Alpha. Alright. This is ready to go. This is all set to go. I think we're getting ready to go, guys. As these passengers get on board. Put our like we only have a tower frequency here, so 1180.
Passengers boarding starting.
Zero. Oh, what the hell is going on with the with our Caster Labs chatbot? It's I don't know if I lost my. It might be confused because I have so many open streams on the YouTube side of things. That's very, very possible. But we got to work around. We're good.
Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Boarding pass, please.
1180 is there. Performance is absolutely terrible again. I did shut off the AI flights, and I left our this flight today, or the way MSFS 2024 is going right now. All right, we're boarded. I think we're ready to go. But this flight right now is going to hinge on whether we come back to 2024 anytime soon. I am about where Joe Ibanez is. I'm about there where it's just I might let this sit for a few months until they get this thing squared away, because the performance, you know, based on the 2 landings that we have today, if the takeoff and the landing performance is what it was the other day when I was flying this thing, and the landings weren't that bad, it was just the framey choppiness. If it's that bad, we're probably going to leave 2024, and we're going to give it a couple of months to cook until they can figure it out. I don't understand how the performance got worse from day one for me. It doesn't make. All right, Ash, enjoy. No problem, Ash. Thank you. Appreciate you looking out, coming in, and hanging out. Saying hello again. Okay, load sheet prelim. Our V1 and V2 went up to VR and V1 went up to 137. The load sheet is finalized. Let's go ahead and send that over. Here, we're going to go ahead and send our clearance. I'm going to call tower and tell them where our push start as soon as I get beacon on. All right, pre-pushback. Parking brake is set. Windows are closed. External power is still on right now, but we are getting ready to go. APU is coming up. And our seatbelt signs can come on. Doors can arm. Here's our AT clearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome aboard Wolf Flight 049.
Walk.
Citation 433 Mike Whiskey, maintain current heading. Expect further instructions in approximately 5 minutes.
Right.
Maintaining current heading, awaiting further instructions. Citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
That has been sent over here to
This frequency request backtrack. I'm Mike Charlie.
accept
Backtrack approved. Continue on this frequency. I'm Mike Charlie.
Archer sent. We're awaiting. Go ahead and take a look. Oh wait. Wow. All right. APU's available. Go ahead and turn our power can come off. And ground. Clear for departure.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
All right. Runway 8. Departure on 120.2.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Very well. Squawking 4362. Correct. 4362. That's ready. That's in. And we're climbing to 4,000 feet.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Very well. Get ready to push back there. Send that so they know we have it. Day Intentions is ready to rock.
Locking gear.
What's the airport we're at? Owen Roberts International Tower. Owen Roberts Tower, Wolf Air 049 is at 6, requesting push and start. Face west, that's tail right, nose left. Left tail right. How did we do? We got 15 minutes to departure. Anything? No. Righty. We're sitting on the runway 8. We're gonna have to backtrack. I have no idea what sirens we have, Ash. It's the electronic queue is what we always called it. I have no idea what it what the I'm not 100%, but welcome back. Yeah, you're more than welcome to ask any questions. Some of those, like the technical siren questions, I have no idea. Anything tactical, fire department wise, and firefighting wise, I could absolutely answer your question, but I don't know what siren they had. Why are we not?
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike cleared for takeoff runway 33, fly straight out.
Interrupt pushback. No.
Clear for takeoff runway 33, flying straight out, Skylane 422
They didn't tell me to
Alpha
take my.
Mike.
Oh, you know why? I know why.
Charlie Echo Hotel.
I did not release the.
Number 72 Mike Echo, thank you.
I did not release the ground power unit and the trucks.
Taxi to General Aviation Park via Charlie Echo Hotel. Have a
That's
great
why.
day.
I was like, what is happening right now?
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, engine 2, we will start. He said so. 2, let's make sure our APU bleed is on. It is. Go ahead and fire it up. Yeah, it sounded like the old mechanical sirens, but it was electric. But I'm not sure what if it was what they were. But yeah, I tried. They attempted. It sounded like a dead cow actually driving down the street, like a cow that's being slaughtered, screaming down the street in the Bronx is what it sounded like. All right, engine 1's coming up. Let's turn the sim sounds up a little bit for the takeoff. Remind me to turn those down because it's going to be loud. Once we get there, I'll turn those down. It usually takes me about a half an hour to figure it out, though, and then I'm screaming. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't believe I am. Beacon light is on. Seatbelt sign is on. Doors are armed. Yeah, I think we're good. I am going to be, I'm assuming we're going to be taxiing Hotel Echo and then backtracking runway 08. There is no taxiway that...
Please set parking brakes.
There's no taxiway that parallels the runway, so we're actually going to have to use the runway as a taxiway. Whoa, guy, what are you doing? Come on, man. What you put me in the grass for?
Unlocking gear.
You guys are jerks. Real jerks.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Did our Say Intentions banner up there, did it fix itself? It did. Nice. Very quick flight. It's only 30 minutes of flight time. Yeah, I see you, man. You're showing me the tag. You put me out here in the grass like that. Good. that one, that little click. Not really 100. I think I'm gonna just start engine 1.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie holds short of runway 09, awaiting further clearance.
All right,
Holding
departure
short of
per
runway 09,
23
Warrior
point,
Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
23.6 on the MACTOW. Let's go our brakes. And then, yeah. All right, engine mode. As soon as we get availability here, we'll run our pushback checklist is complete. As soon as this engine starts up, which is available. Now we're good. All right. Now the pushback is complete, and on to our after start and before taxi. All right. Engine mode and selector back to normal. APU bleed is off. APU off. Wing and anti-ice is not needed in the Cayman Islands. Our auto brake. At the max. Flaps are set to take off. Ground spoilers are armed. Now. Rudder aileron trim. Done. Hitch trim was set. Flight controls are free and clear. ATC clearance has been done. Strobes to auto. Yes. Yes.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Very well. Yep. Alright, ATC clearance strobes to auto. Nose lights to taxi. Runway turnoff lights are not needed currently. So that's the tower for some clearance. Put our, throttles together. Owen Roberts, is that what it was? Owen Roberts Tower, Wolf Air 049 requesting taxi to runway 08 for departure.
Wolf Air 049er, taxi to runway 08 via Hotel Echo.
Alright, taxi to runway 08 via Hotel and Echo for Wolf Air 049. Clear right. Let's get this one. Let's get out of the grass here. They put us in the grass, so we're probably stuck.
Attention all aircraft. X-ray now current QNH 1017.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta, extend downwind. I'll call your base.
I have not heard,
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
I've never heard that call before on Say Intentions, to be honest. X-rays not.
Is current clear to Tampa after departure flight radar vector to A2V. And as filed, departure runway 08, initial climb flight level 250, departure on
This
120.
thing now, it doesn't want to move today.
1556. Cayman 202.
Cayman 202, read back correct.
Cayman 202, request push back and start.
Owen Roberts Tower, Wolf Air 049's holding short runway 08, requesting back taxi permission.
Wolf Air 049er, back taxi approved, runway 8, wind 050 at 12.
Back taxi approved for 08 for Wolf Air 049. Alright, we're going on to the runway. Landing lights on.
Negative. Back taxi is approved for runway 08.
That's what I said, guy. And we'll turn this to takeoff. You're on the runway. I don't feel like this thing wants to move at all right now. We have our departure set. We have our initial altitude set. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something here. All right. What the? You got wombats out on the runway. Come on, guy. Roberts Tower, are you aware there are wombats out on the tarmac?
Wolf Air 049er, roger. We'll have ground services check the tarmac.
Yeah, there's wombats all over the place down here at the end of runway 08. Where's Hawks Girl when you need her? All right. Well, I'm assuming that we're going to have clearance here because there's no runway, or there's no area for me to go to avoid it. So, Owen Roberts Tower, Wolf Air 049 is at the end of runway 08. We're ready for departure. Clear for takeoff, Wolf Air 049. Alright, we got a checklist to run. First, before we do that, terrain on ND. It's up. Weather radar. That damn thing. Predictive wind shear on. Weather radar on. Transponder to on. Takeoff config test is ready and normal. Engine wing and anti-ice not needed. Engine mode selector is good. Nose light, landing lights, and strobe lights. And we turned those on when we came onto the runway, so we are good to go. Alright, all. Let's get out of here. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. knots. 100 knots. 120. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. be out. Back to climb.
Air 049er, contact departure.
Over to departure for Wolf Air 049. Owen Roberts departure, Wolf Air 049 is passing 2,400 for 4,000.
Wolf Air 049er came in departure, radar contact, clear direct to Manby, climb flight level 200.
Flaps up. Climb flight level 200, clear direct to Manby for Wolf Air 049. I will say that takeoff performance wasn't that bad on, not as nearly as bad as it was going into Minneapolis yesterday. So hopefully that'll give me a little bit more, that would be nice if this sim starts to act the way it's supposed to.
Turn right, heading 070, descend to 4,000.
Alright, after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up and stowed. Weather radar, flaps are retracted, ground spoilers I just disarmed, engine wing and anti-ice not needed, packs 1 and 2 are on, and engine mode selector is good. Landing lights come off at 10,000. Those lights already off, or ain't come off at 10. This is checklist, so almost there, but not quite yet. What? Oh no. Not good, friends. Not good. I don't even know what the hell that would have been. Why I did down there. Climbing out. I was saying. Very nice climb. What I was saying. I think we had a crash. The whole computer's locked up. I was just saying how the sim performance was performing better than the other day, and it gave me hope. I was literally just saying it. I can't do anything. I'm gonna have to like literally hard reset my gaming rig. Not a big deal because we have a it's not a big deal because we do have a you know, the stream will stay going on the streaming rig, but I have zero control over my computer right now. None. That's a good question. Says the internet's up. The stream is still going. I'm still seeing your chat, so I don't think it's an internet issue. Landing rate manager. I got say intentions. There's. Well. I can't do anything. I can't. Control-Alt-Delete's not even working. Yeah, if it was the internet, the stream would be down by now. Sometimes you get that lag, but if it was the internet, like we had discussed before. Cue elevator music currently. Good call. Yeah. All right, we'll roll with it. We're done with the Fenix. I will probably not do another A320 flight until for probably 3 months. I'm not. I'm all done messing with the airliners in MSFS 2024 until they get this program unscrewed. We're gonna try Kodiak. We'll try the Kodiak next, and please stand by. We're gonna go to the Kodiak is what we're gonna do, and we are gonna scrap the Phoenix flights. Unfortunately, I was literally just looking out that window saying this is a really cool climb out, and the whole thing crashed. So let me. I was gonna give it a second to come back or be a little bit more responsive, but it's not even doing that. I literally just shut off my. I shut off the gaming rig. It's off, and the monitor is still frozen with this on. So I don't know what the heck happened there. All right, well. It is what it is. We'll do a little flying around in the Kodiak. Wow, that's ridiculous. The funny thing is it wasn't giving any hiccups at all. It gave no hiccups at all on the way to before it just crashed, like done. But who knows? So I still want to know if it's not gonna give me takeoff. Well, it was a nice takeoff segment anyway. Where's that? Venice? Nice. I didn't see that this morning when I logged on. Not the photo, I don't believe. All right, well, FSEconomy. This flight is canceled. Done. So now we are going to figure out. We're going to be doing this, but. Right. Flight sim back up, hopefully. They did a development update yesterday, but it's really just a pre-release beta build, which I'm not even on the beta. I'm actually supposed to be on the stable server, which again is even more annoying because the stable server worked just fine, even on day 2 not day 1, day 2. And I had better performance in 2024 than I ever did in 2020. So if anybody, you know, like, I probably will not go back to 2020. I just will not be doing flight sims until they unscrew this, because I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not chasing FPS on this like I used to do in 2020. I'll just move on. I'll move to a different game, and maybe we'll go back to DCS World for flying. I mean, it's insane that I paid $140 for this game, for this sim, and it's in an unplayable state 6 months later. Again, it not a beta release. This was a real release. But I'm starting to become one of the MSFS 2024 haters. They're making it very hard to remain supportive. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So Kodiak it is. While we're doing this, I think, let me update the Twitch title. We're going to, how's that for a little segue? Disturbed to Frank Sinatra. That, if that doesn't say Nate right there, that's... Done. Beautiful thing. Nice. Welcome in, guys. We had a little hiccup with the Fenix A320 coming out of Grand Cayman. We are abandoning the A320 flights. I am going to head over to the Kodiak flights. We will go from... guys, if you're over on the YouTube side, and actually the Twitch stream may stop for a minute also, guys, I'm going to switch the stream over to the Kodiak stuff, or over to the Kodiak preloaded stream, and we will be right back. If you stay in the YouTube side of things, it should send you over, and if anybody doesn't mind testing that out, if you stay in the YouTube streams, both vertical and horizontal, you should be sent right over to the correct stream that we're going to. So it's give it a look, see if it, and let me know. But you'll hang out. Very good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the YouTube vertical, and that should send you right over to the other. And I'm going to stop the YouTube. The 1M9. Oh yeah. All right. How it went. I do need to update my stand by, guys. I just want to make sure we're on the right stream setup here. That's the horizontal stream is the other. For some reason, one of them is not letting go. Go to the live dashboard and see. 56. This stream should be stopped.